we've got the Ten of Wands here, we've got the Three of Swords, and then we've got the Queen of Wands. I feel like you are finally ending a cycle or ending this pattern of not only just taking on so much extra that we don't need to take on, but also just holding on to things that are bothering you. Holding on to how you feel without saying anything, without speaking on something that isn't feeling right to you. I feel like you are healing that. I think that there is like this aspect of you also finding the confidence within yourself with this Queen of Wands to speak on what you need to share how you're feeling, to confide in someone, to not feel like you have to, that your feelings or that the hard things that you've gone through, that you're going through, that you have to hold that all to yourself in hopes to not be a burden. I think you're healing that. And I think that there's something about you, again, finding confidence within yourself, finding the strength within yourself and the courage within yourself to speak your truth. And to also let other people come in and support you. That's a big one here too. Something else, and this is kind of related and unrelated. I recently just posted a short on YouTube. I posted the full to TikTok, but I posted a short on YouTube. I believe it was Sunday. And honestly, I might link it on the screen somewhere if I can. I definitely recommend going to listen to that because I feel like there's something about that reading and this one that kind of connects. But I just feel like you are finally allowing yourself to be supported and held without feeling like a burden. And that takes practice and consistency. I think that you're just naturally very emotional, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just feel everything so intensely. I do too. Hello, I'm a Cancer rising. You feel everything so intensely. And it was likely that when you were younger, maybe you were called a crybaby all the time, or, whatever it was. But I think over time you were made to feel that your gift of feeling, of compassion, of empathy was a burden or was something negative. And so I think that over time, it's not that you don't feel everything intensely anymore, it's just that you hide it. But now I think that you're really going to start, and if you haven't already, start to find the safety in opening up and allowing other people to support you. And I thank goodness because people like you are a big support for so many people in your life. And forgive me, I might get emotional because and I have chills too, because you're so genuine and authentic. Oh, and so big-hearted. And that's never changed, ever. Despite the kinds of events and the kinds of traumatic experiences you've dealt with, your compassion is never left, it's never changed. And so for you to have gone so long without allowing people to hold you, to hold space, whether it was because it was just because you didn't want to feel like a burden, or whether it was because you didn't feel like you could trust other people because when you've opened up in the past, maybe they used it against you. Whatever the circumstances was, it pains me to know that you've gone this long without allowing people to hold you the way you hold other people, because you deserve that. And so I just am happy to know that you're making your way to this space of knowing, of like this default knowing that you are not a burden. Your pain is not a burden. How you're feeling is not a burden. You know what I mean? Let me also say this too. There's a big energy surrounding you right now around justice, receiving justice. But what I'm feeling from it is just like, kind of like finally receiving what is yours, or finally receiving what is deserved. You've received like the short end of the stick a lot. And I feel like the tables are turning. Finally. I'm going to pause really quick because something just came in. It's very specific, so this might not resonate for everybody. I just understood what the justice mean, like that justice energy that I was feeling for some of you at least. There's something about you having to hold something that's someone else, the shame of somebody else. You've had to carry that. And I feel like the people around you who were supposed to protect you did not protect you. And I just keep hearing truth will come to light for your situation. And you will have the justice that you deserve, that you should have had long ago. But I'm also just hearing like the validation, like people will understand, people will see. And I know that might not resonate for everyone. I'm not going to sit here and theorize and read between the lines, because I know that whoever that was meant for, you're going to understand what that means for you and you alone. Thank you, Spirit. Some more messages on this. Justice is coming. I have chills. There you go. There's that confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Endings are inevitable. We are all just stardust. You have earned all of your stripes. I'm looking at this card and I get so much from it just by looking at this. Firstly, it makes me think of you. And I think that I think we all, endings and change, whether it's bittersweet, negative, positive, whatever it is, it's tough. It's tough for you. Even if we know the change that is happening, or the ending of a cycle that is occurring is one that is going to be supportive for us, it can still feel really bittersweet. Maybe there's something about you feeling like, I know I'm excited for this next journey and my next chapter and what's coming and what's happening, but why do I almost feel so sad? Like, I know that this chapter was exhausting for me and it was difficult, but there's something about it that is sad. It reminds me of the line from Haley Williams, The Good Old Days, where she's like, who knew the hard times were the good old days. That's the line that this kind of makes me think of. And that's valid. That's okay to feel like that. It's a little bit of like that paradoxical, nothing is black and white kind of a thing. And that, okay, with the We're All Stardust card, it's easy for you to look at things in black and white, but it's also really easy for you to understand the big picture of everything, right? But just knowing that two things can be true at the same time, right? We don't have to get stuck on that. It's okay for two things to be true at the same time. What's coming from this shift? What's coming from breaking free, quiet time? This shift is bringing freedom and liberation within you. Family harmony. Again, support. Recognizing that you have people around you who love and who care about you so much. Archangel Michael is really prominent for you too. I don't know if you work with Archangel Michael or you call on Archangel Michael. San Miguel. Right? It's like, I just feel like that's a very prominent figure. Maybe some of you could try calling on Archangel Michael, whatever it may be. Inner power, new location, vacation, and rise above problems. I just feel like we're moving into peace, to relaxation as well. There's something about you finally being able to get your sleep in order again. And it feels like, because the energy that you're moving away from, like with this 10 of Wands energy, it's like you were on a hamster wheel. The energy is starting to calm down. You're finally able to get rest. You're not carrying as much energy that isn't yours, right? Now, here's the other thing that I want to mention as I speak on that. You are incredibly psychically sensitive. whether you know it or not. And I think that plays a big role in why you are able to feel so much, and you're so in tune with not only your emotions, but the emotions of other people, animals, creatures. You probably can't kill bugs. I can't. You feel so much, right? You're so compassionate, so compassionate. But another part of this is you take on energy like a sponge, right? And so if you are sleeping in your jewelry, okay, I'm going to tell you all this. If you are sleeping in your jewelry, if you're wearing your jewelry to bed, don't do that. Take your jewelry off, cleanse it, okay? Before you walk in your house, say, all of this stuff, I'm just going to put it outside my door. I'm not taking this in with me. And maybe it's not a somatic thing that you do. Maybe it's just like a mental, like, in this moment, I am not going to allow myself to absorb the energies of others. I'm going to be in my space. I'm going to be safe in my bubble of protection. But definitely, I want to recommend that you do some energy protection. Don't wear your jewelry to bed. Here's the other thing. Oh, this is fun. You're clairaudient too. If you are waking up to like your name being called, or like a phone ringing, or like you can literally hear people chattering and then they're like, oh, shh. I totally recommend that. Like before you go to bed, if you know your mind is really loud, or you just feel like you're getting thoughts that are not yours, or you can hear chattering of spirits or whatever it is, just say, hey, enough. I am going to bed. Everyone be quiet. You are not allowed to communicate with me or get my attention. I am going to bed. Good night. Sleep tight. I'm going to leave that there for some of you, just as a little tip. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. I am telling you right now, yes. Like you're a light worker. You're so connected. And I don't believe that this is your first round here. I feel like you have lived many a lifetime, okay? In this universe and other universes. Omega victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon earth and all of its inhabitants. Y'all, I love when that happens. Like as we're talking about it, those are the cards that come out. It's so wild. I don't know why I'm still surprised at this point, but it is what it is. This reading we've gone all over the place, but I truly just feel like this is a deep read. Ending a cycle, right? Recap. Ending a cycle. We're moving out of this space of feeling like we're a burden, of not allowing people to support us, of feeling guilty to receive. We're moving away from that, and we're moving now into a time where justice is coming. Okay, first of all, celebration is going to be had, receiving, like a lot of receiving, abundance flowing, projects that you've been working on finally lifting off and taking off and doing something, finally seeing progress for that. This has come in so many different times in my readings before, but I'm seeing a garden again. I'm seeing somebody tending to their garden. I'm seeing literally like planting little tiny baby seeds and getting ready for some kind of a harvest. So that's both literal and symbolic. Yep, you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you are deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step forward to receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Oh my gosh, expand at the back of the deck too. What does it say? You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Absolutely. Absolutely you should. Oh, I love you. And I love your energy so much. Okay, we're going to bring this to a close though, as much as I want to keep this going. So let's just do last messages that you just need to hear. You know what I mean? Whatever needs to come from this deck, just to seal off maybe something we've already talked about, something we haven't yet. but whatever you need to hear before I send you on your way. Let's do 3. There we go. Okay. And I said 3, but that one, I'm looking at that one, so that's gonna be our surprise. Love, listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. Confidence, be bold, rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. That Queen of Wands energy showing back up again. Partnership. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. Let people in. Touch each other's hearts while life lasts. And strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. Let me just show you all these really quick. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it for you so much. I really do. This is so beautiful. Well, I hope that this supported you. Please let me know in the comments down below if something stood out to you. I would love to read about it. And if you're feeling called to subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so that is really cool. So thank you to everybody who has been subscribing. It means a lot to me, but definitely liking and sharing, commenting on this video helps me out so much. If you would like to work with me personally or one-on-one, definitely check out the links in my description. Become a part of my email list if you would like to. You'll be notified on when I post, energy updates, things of that nature, messages from spirit. I love to share that kind of stuff with y'all. So definitely, if you would like to become a part of my email list, there's going to be a link to sign up to that as well in the description box. But I digress. I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much for listening to this video and staying till the end. I appreciate you. May you know that you are so loved, you are worthy, and you are so deserving of all of the things that you are calling in, that you are manifesting, okay? I will see you when I see you. Bye, friends.